Good morning, everybody. How are you this morning? This is going to be a short live. It's going to be a short live because I'm coming back in a little while, but I'm coming back with friends. I'm coming back with friends. I have time freedom now. So this morning I'm going to hang out with two of my girlfriends from school. We went through school from elementary school, middle school, high school, graduation. We have been through so much together, and now we're building our businesses together. I love the fact that I get to go and sit down with my friends from school and help them learn how they can have their time freedom and their financial freedom. Good morning, Paula, Eric. Good morning, Denise, Mike. Guys, please tell me where you're watching from when you're popping in because I'd love to know. I am in Georgia, by the way. I am, if you don't know me and you're new to my channel, I'm live on two different channels and I'm live on YouTube, on TikTok over here. Good morning, guys. Tell me where you're watching from. And you too, good morning. Tell me where you guys are watching from. But I want to talk to you about the joy of being able to share something that's changing my life so much with so many people. And social media has helped me get customers in South Africa, Berlin, Bahrain, all over the world, guys. Martha is my customer. She just lives a state over from me, actually about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from me. And we have to get together for lunch soon. But Martha's schedule is so busy, I don't know when we'd have time. We'll figure it out, though, girl. We'll meet. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Good morning. So, if you don't know me, my name is Maytha. I'm a 54-year-old regular mom, grandma, just like you. You know, I get up, I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else, right? Nobody in this world is better than anybody else. Always remember that, guys. We're all created equal. We got some wiggle room. Your schedule just came out. Awesome. That's nice, Martha. I love that. So tell me where you're watching from, guys. Don't forget, tell me where you're watching from. Hey, Amy, JJ, Coupon Mom. I love that. I love couponing. So, anyway, guys, I'm just a normal mom. And when I started this, I had a job, a day job that I worked 80 hours every 2 weeks. And I made only about $1,000 bring home pay. And I had a 5-figure month last month, guys. So this is completely life changing for me and my family because I went from bringing home $2,000 a month to almost 11,000 in 1 month last month. Guys, this is possible for normal everyday people. And when I tell you normal everyday people, I mean Amanda's on here. Amanda's sister Jessica is freaking killing it, guys. And she always comes on and she says, my name's Jessica. I love Jesus. I love my family, but I did not love living paycheck to paycheck. I live in a holler in West Virginia in a double wide trailer, and I learned how to make thousands of dollars online. I love it. Normal, everyday people are making an income like this. My customer, Jimmy, he's uh, over 30,000 last month, guys. Over 30,000. That made my heart smile so big that he earned. Good morning, guys. How are you? And you just have to know that these are normal, real people, everyday people. And in our community, guys, we launched a program called the Legacy Builder Program. It's been a game changer for all of us because in the first 33 days, our Legacy Builder alone, that one $900 program, brought in $3,693,000 in profit for our community members. It didn't go into the pockets of any corporation. We don't have an upline. It didn't go into anybody else's pockets. It went into our pockets. That money I made last month went into my accounts. It didn't go into anybody else's because nobody makes a dime off of you in this community, but everybody wants to see you succeed. Hey there, how are you? Welcome. Good morning, Linda. Hi, Lisa, Penny, Ashley. Guys, please tell me where you're watching from. I love to know where you're watching from. As I said, I'm in Georgia. Oh, thank you. But it went into the pockets of normal everyday people like moms, grandmas, aunts, uncles, dads, grandpas, single parents. Single parents struggle, guys. I've been a single parent. I know what that's like. It's hard. It's hard as a married couple to make ends meet. With inflation and the rate that everything's growing, it's crazy hard to get by from day to day and pay your bills and have any extra for anything else you might want to do. Sometimes we want to go out to eat. Sometimes we might want to go out of town for a weekend. Sometimes we might want a vacation instead of a staycation. But it's hard to do that nowadays. Arizona in the house. Whoop, whoop. South Africa in the house. Yes, I love it. Where are you guys watching from? Over here on this side. Where are you guys watching from? PA. Go Candace. I love it. I have so many places in the world that I am going to be able to visit now because of my online business. I'm super excited about it because I can travel more now. I've never been able to travel. You know what my vacations were growing up? It was a trip to the lake and a tent on the ground because that's what we did. That's the only thing we could afford. And back then, camping was free because I'm old as dirt. But back then, camping was free, and all we had to do is pack up and take our food. We had the little camping stove, the lanterns, all that fun stuff, and it was fun. And I made so many memories, and I would love to do that now, actually. But back then, we couldn't afford to go to the beach or the mountains or things like that. So every weekend or every time we got a chance to get away, I don't know how I got that bruise. Every chance we got to get away, it was camping or by the lake. When I was growing up, I think it's so funny, guys. Do you ever think about this? When I was growing up, my parents or my grandparents, one or both, would be sitting in the driveway with the fishing poles in the back of the car, waiting on me to get off the bus, and I'd have to do my homework on the lake bank. That's how crazy they were about fishing. And back then, I complained and I griped and I fussed and I hated it. But now I would give anything to be on that lake bank with my grandparents again. Hi, Krista. How are you? Do you ever think about the things that you used to complain about when you were younger that your parents made you do? And then all of a sudden, now that you're older, you realize why they felt those things were so important and they became important to you. And you wish you could just go and sit there on that riverbank or that lake bank and do the things that you used to hate doing. Because I could sit by a lake all day long now and just watch the water. And I have the freedom to do that now because now I have true and complete time freedom. I love it. I am about to go and spend a couple of hours with friends from school. Tomorrow, my son has a doctor's appointment I'm going to be able to take him to without asking permission from a boss. Next week, my husband has a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I'm going to be able to go with him without asking permission. Next Friday, I'm taking my husband's Jeep a couple hours away to get some work done to it. But I'm available to be able to go and do the things that I never could do when I had a day job, guys. So what happened to my day job? My plan was to retire from that job. Good morning, Lori. Thank you for the love. Keep throwing me out some likes and shares, guys. Let's let people know what we have here because what we have here is a literal gold mine. It's a literal gold mine. Our community, guys, like I said, $3,693 profit into our community's pockets in the first 33 days alone, and almost $1 million for the other 3 programs that we have. So it's not just the one program. We have 4 different ones. So if you can't afford the one program, I'm trying to get this. This one over here is falling, so I'm trying to get it changed. Over here, Trying to get this to work. So, okay. Anyway, guys, $3,693,000 into the pockets of normal, everyday people like us. Realtors, nurses who are just fed up with the freaking politics of nursing. I don't know if any of you guys are nurses, but I have 4 nurses that are working with me, nurses or CNAs that are working with me to build a business because, guys, oh, thank you. Nurses are tired of the freaking politics. They can't care for their patients anymore. And they're discovering digital marketing online because, guys, it is the answer. Digital marketing is the answer. Whatever issue that you're having, digital marketing can be that answer. I have people that are 69, almost 70 years old who's killing it. I have customers that are in their 40s that are killing it. I have customers that are in their 50s, like me, who are killing it. We have age ranges from 16 to 85 in our community, guys. 16 to 85 in our community who are rocking this online business. Because, guys, it's not as hard as you think. We all think digital. Whoa, let's think about that for a minute. I'm over 50. I can't do digital. Heck no. This can't be real. These people are making this kind of income. There's no way. Can I tell you that I was a humongous skeptic of the online world? I thought there is no way in heck that these people are actually making an income online. And even more so, that they're doing it in 2 hours a day. There is no freaking way. That's what I thought. But you know what? It is real. I'm living proof that it's real. Did I start making an income right away? Heck no. I had to learn and grow and get out of here. Because when you're in your head, guys, you have to get out of that head. You have to get out of that stinking thinking like I had, like, nah, this is not real. There's no way. Yeah, I'm seeing all these people, but there's no way they're actually doing this. There is no freaking way that they're actually doing this, right? This is not working. This is not my friend today. This is not my friend today. Oh, well, we'll try again later. But anyway, I thought it wasn't real. You think it's not real. Because how many times have you saw somebody online say, I made this much money this week, or I made $900 today? And you go, that's bull. And you just keep scrolling. Because I did it for months. I watched people online making an income for months. And I said, I'm too dang old for that. There's no way that's real. It's not even possible. But let me show you how possible it is. 2 days ago, we had 2 people in our community hit 100K since January 1st. One of them since January 15th. It's possible. I'm going to show you some wins inside our community. I may have to mirror my screen. Let me do that. Look, Sonia, Pauline, 2 days, new TikTok account, over 1,000 views on one of her videos. Awesome. There are more than monetary wins, guys. Danielle, ding, ding, $300 makes me sing. Check it out. $300 makes me sing. Made my first 900 in my sleep. That's from Sewell, and that was 9 hours ago. Wow, my first 900 10 hours ago on a live. My first 900 on a live 10 hours ago. I must be doing something right. I got some comments. And look at this. Victoria Romine, guys. This is so real. Just hit 30K in May. Just hit 30K in May. Guys, today is what? May the 8th. And she's already hit 30K in her online business. This is real. Let me tell you about Victoria, guys. Victoria is a military mom. She has 3 little boys. 2 of them have some special needs and go to therapy appointments. She juggles that. She juggles their other events. She juggles getting them to and from school alone a majority of the time because her husband's in the military and he's gone all the time. Do you know how hard it is basically being a single mom most of the time with 3 boys and 2 of them that have therapy appointments very often and work in a business? Well, Victoria used to be in an MLM where it ate up all her time. She was always in front of her phone or computer and took time away from what she needed to do with her family. A couple of years ago, she decided to stop that because it was taking away too much time from her family. So she tried an online boutique. She thought, oh, well, I'll just open up a boutique and I'll run the boutique. She made $16,000 in her year on her boutique. Right before she found this, she'd went 6 weeks without any sales at all in her boutique. And she said, I can't keep doing this. My car needs a new transmission. My husband hit a deer in his truck last time he was home. We got to get that fixed. She had so many things coming at her. She didn't know how she was going to survive. So as a Hail Mary, when she found this, she took a chance on it and invested in a payment plan so she could get started. I do have payment plans, guys. Most all of us have payment plans. And she made $29,000 in her first month. Victoria made $100K in 5 months and 8 days. She is now at almost $300,000 in 9 months. This is real. She's a military mom with 3 boys on her own most of the time because her husband is fighting for our country, or training people, actually, I believe is what he does to fight for our country. But guys, my point is anybody can do this. Our mentor, hey Danny, our mentor, single mom, 6 kids, 5 grandkids, started this September 2022 and in 17 months became a self-made millionaire. And now she lets us sit down with her 4 to 5 times a week and tells us how she did it. If a millionaire comes to you and says, I'm going to tell you exactly how I became a millionaire, you want to listen? Because I'm going to teach you. Are you going to listen? Are you going to say, no, thanks, I'm good. I'll just work this 9 to 5 until the day I die? Put it in the comments, guys. Let me know what you're going to do. Yes or no? Yes, you're going to listen. No, you're good. What are you going to do, guys? Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Let me show you what I'm doing. See this calendar right here with all these meetings every week? My butt's in this chair right here watching every one of these with this notebook and this pen in hand. Because I'm taking those notes that millionaire is giving me so that I can follow in her footsteps. I always say you got to copy the right cat. And a cat that made $1 million in 17 months is the cat I want to copy, right? I want to learn from her and I want to implement what she tells me to do. Because look at all these notes. Look at all these notes. I'm learning from a millionaire how to become a millionaire. You don't get to do that very often in your life. right? When a millionaire says, sit down right here, I'm going to tell you how it's done. Son, you sit down and you listen and you shut up until she says, do you have any questions? And then you ask your questions and you get your answers. She will not leave a legacy builder call until every question is answered. And this lady sat there for 5.5 hours before. I didn't see any ones. Yes, we can watch the videos over and over again, Kyle. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. So you can watch it as many times as you want, over and over. And if you think, oh, well, I forgot what she said about that, go watch the replay, go pull it up. We have a search bar at the top right here in our community. See that search bar? Do you guys see that search bar? It's like a Google search for your business. So if you want to go, like she talked about YouTube, if you want to go see what she had to say about YouTube training, hey, Patty, you can go right there and type YouTube. Let me do that for you. Let me show you. Check it out. I typed YouTube in there. 57 trainings in the classroom and 1,000 comments, guys. 57 trainings on YouTube. And you can just go open those up and look at them right here in our classroom. See all the videos in our classroom about YouTube. Every one of your questions is going to be answered in these trainings. And guess what? If they're not, you simply go back here, click on this right here where it says write something, and make a post asking your question. For YouTube, you would choose a category because inside there are categories to choose from. And you can choose the category you want to put it in. I'm trying to show you the categories here. Look at all these categories we have in here that you can make posts in. You can simply ask a question. We have a tech and Kajabi support, questions about the free live webinar, and that's where our webinars would be posted, member feedback, all these different categories that you can go in there and make a post about and ask your question. And look at this, 169 people online right now. Whoops, I hit my button and Siri was asking me a question. But 169 people are online right now. And look at the amount of people we have in this community as well, guys. 16,300 with 88 memberships pending. You see that at the top? 88 memberships pending. We'll hit 16.5 today, guys. Why are we growing so fast? Because of the value this millionaire gives us, because people want that knowledge that she has inside her head that led her to be a self-made millionaire, and she gives it to us for free in this community. That is also free. You don't pay anything to be in here. You don't pay anything to join all of these events. They're free to you. You don't pay a dime to learn from a millionaire. But yet, while you're learning, you get to earn an income by promoting the program that you're learning from, if you choose. I have several different types of customers, guys. I have customers who purchase the program to learn to promote their existing business, and it works. Good morning, Tony. It works, guys. I have a customer that found me on a classified ad last year, guys. His goal was he had a warehouse full of t-shirts that he sold on Amazon. He said, I just need to build my business because my wife's family lives in Venezuela. I want to bring her family members here to be with us because she terribly misses them, and they are in a horrible situation in Venezuela and want to be in the U.S. 3 weeks ago, he called me he said, "Hey, I heard we have a new legacy builder program that can help me even more with my business." I'm like, "Yeah, we do." He's like, "Well, I have to tell you, the other one worked so great that I got all nine, count them, 9 family members from Venezuela to the US using the promotion skills he learned to promote his already existing brick and mortar business to increase his sales and make the income he needed to move 9 family members here." Life changing is an understatement. Can you imagine being in a country where things are not going so great and you're not able to thrive? And because a family member learned these skills, 9 of them get to experience the US and they have jobs over here now and they get to be here because, guys, when I say life changing, again, that's an understatement for these people. And I got to be a part of that by placing a free ad on a free classified website, which we teach you how to do, and we give you the ads. Hey guys, good morning. How are you, Land Daily Pay, Humble Hustler? How are you guys? Saed, Mimi, good morning. How are you? User 7314253. Good morning. I'm not talking politics with you. Have a great day. Guys, the world the world's economy is in a very bad state right now. Companies are laying off every single day. Good morning, 172762. How are you? It is an amazing day. Every day's an amazing day because God woke us up, right? And He has more in store for us for that day every single day. I love it. I love it. I get so excited. Every time I wake up, I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for giving me another day because that's the way we should be, right? Because without Him, we wouldn't have another day. But anyway, guys, back to the fact that normal, everyday people can use this to build their business. I do not believe we were born to live in a state of lack. And because of the state that our economy is in, many people are living in a state of lack because they haven't learned the skills to get out of that. But I've now learned and I'm here to share it with you guys. It's no different than if I go to a good restaurant and I love it and somebody says, "Hey, we're going to go out to eat. Where should I go?" I'm going to say, "Oh, you know what? I tried this place down the street. It's Mexican. They were the most friendly people I've ever seen in my life. The food was fantastic. The service was amazing. You should go check that out. It's really nice. It's really affordable and a great atmosphere." That is no different than what I'm out here telling you guys. This program has, one, built my confidence so much, two, given me people across the world as friends that I would have never met without this business. Customers in Berlin, Bahrain, South Africa, all over the world that have become friends. People in our community of 16,300 people at the moment that have become like family to me, some of which are on my live supporting me because that's what we do. We support each other. This community is the key to success. The mentorship, the guidance, the camaraderie, the building our businesses together. Even though we're in business alone, we're never alone. You need to make money to get some new blinds. Okay, Zach. That is actually a curtain. It's a blackout curtain because the sun shines right in that window and aggravates the hound out of me. So it's not a blind. So open your eyes and look. Housekeeping. I don't like negative people because God didn't put us here to be negative, right? Hey, Nick, how are you, my friend? There's another one in our community. They come out in groves to support you because they know that support's important. Because how many of you guys have had a vision in your head and shared it with your family and they look at you and go, huh? Are you crazy? You're going to sit and make TikToks and talk to people online and make an income? You're crazy. You're over 50. You're too old to be on TikTok. I've had family members say that to me. But when those $900 dings start coming in, my husband's like, wait a minute. Maybe I should listen to you. It's rare my husband says that, but guess what? My husband is starting the faceless training because he's like, if you can do that, I don't want to show my face, but is there a way I can help you and we can increase our income? And I said, yeah, you can do a faceless brand. We have how to build a faceless empire inside of our training. You get that as a bonus for free in every program that we offer. And I've been on here for a while and I haven't even mentioned the program. So let me go over them real quick with you guys. Okay. So we have a $100 launch pad. That $100 launch pad, guys, is going to teach you how to set up your automations, have your business out working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we give you all of that for free. Inside that amazing program, you get the automations for free. Who doesn't want to be riding down the road and get a ding on their phone or their watch that says, you just made $900? It's happened for me. I was in McDonald's drive-thru once and got a ding that I made $900. It happens every day, guys. Every day. I can be in random places and all of a sudden it's like, I just made $900. I just made $600. I just made $300. It happens all the time. I love the random payments because of automations. Automations are the key to that, guys. You want to set your business up on automations. So we give you that in the launch pad. You also get the Launch to Profit guide, Launch to Profit in 7 days. And that's in our $100 program. Shanna, I have been looking for you, girlfriend. You need to email me because I want to talk to you. I want to know how you are. I need to, well, I invited you to go live. Anyway, guys, automations are key. We teach you that. We give you that Launch to Profit in 7 days in our $100 launch pad. Then we have our $300 passive daily pay blueprint. In that one, you're going to learn more about focusing on setting up your social medias, how to optimize them, how to build them from scratch. We teach you how to build your social media from scratch so you don't have to have a following. Can I tell you, I made my first 4 sales before I even had 500 followers on TikTok. Before I even had 500 followers, I made my first 4 sales. You don't need a following on TikTok. It is quality versus quantity. If you're attracting your customers, you don't need a big following. You got this, right? And then that one's going to start a little bit diving into how to attract your perfect customer. Because what we do is attraction marketing. We learn to attract people to us so we don't have to go chase any family members or friends and have them stop taking our calls, right? Like you do if you ever did the multi-level marketing, you're always DMing or messaging and saying, hey, buy this. Hey, buy this. And then they start rejecting your calls because they're like, oh my God, she's just trying to sell me something again. You don't have to do any of that, guys. We teach you how to attract your perfect customers. And then we have our digital mastery. Inside that digital mastery, we're going to teach you how to dive into from 0 followers to 6 figures in 6 months. Who wants to go from 0 to 6 figures in 6 months? Anybody put a 6 in the comments? Anybody want to go from 0 to 6 figures in 6 months? Got any 6s here? Any sixes, guys? Anybody want to go from 0 followers to 6 figures in 6 months? I'm on my path to that 6 figures in 6 months. As a matter of fact, right now we have a 30K in 90-day challenge. Some people are going for 100K in 90 days, and people are hitting it. I just told you, Daryl and Marianne hit 100K yesterday since January 15th for Daryl. So February, March, April, a little over 3 months he made it to 100K. But we have that recipe to 10K in May going on right now. You can get in today and get started. Every video we have is recorded that gives us that recipe. And I'll go over the first couple of days with you. The first day was commitment. You need to be committed to earning that 10K in May. The second day I want to say was automations. You got to set up your automations, right? Automations are important. No, the second day was product. You got to choose a product in high demand. What we have is in such high demand that in 33 days, one of our programs had us a profit of $3,693,000. It is in such high demand that we had 2 webinars last week, and both of them had over 2,000 people registered. Why were so many people registered? Because people are looking for ways to make an income online, either as a side hustle or to replace their 9 to 5, or just bring in a few extra $100 a month even. That's what some people want. Some people love their job, but it doesn't give them enough income. Some people just want their time back, like me. I just wanted my time back because I'm over 50. I lost 5 aunts and uncles in less than a year span. And it woke me up to our time on earth is limited. Live your life and enjoy it, and help others do the same. And that's what I'm here for, to share what I've learned with you guys, just like that restaurant that I told you about that I absolutely love, or that you would tell your friend about. It's no different. People say, I can't do marketing. I can't promote something. I don't know how. Yeah, you do. You went out to dinner. It was fantastic. You called up your friend. You shared it. You try this business. It starts bringing you $900 a day. You're going to want to scream it from the freaking rooftops, because I do. And I swear to you, I'm going to do that video one day. I'm going to get that ladder out. I'm going to climb up to that roof, and I'm going to start screaming about this, because that's how excited I am to share it with people. No different than the restaurant. No different from if you went and bought a new blouse and you saw it was on sale and you called your friend and said, hey, Kohl's has an amazing sale. You got to go check it out. Everything's 70% off. You need to go. It's no different. If it makes you happy, you get joy from it, you get income from it, you get time freedom from it, why not share it? Don't you want other people to have the same joy in their heart that you have from helping people find this and getting their time back and being able to do what I'm doing today, going to hang out with my friends? Because I'm going to meet 2 of my friends at a restaurant, have a meal with them, hang out with them, and then we're going to go live together to talk to you guys again about this business, because they're learning about it, because I share what works for me, and I share so that it can work for you, because you deserve it. I didn't feel like I deserved it, but I do deserve it. I deserve to have the things in my life that I want and the time that I want to be with my family and care for my son and be able to go to his doctor's appointments without asking somebody for permission. I deserve that. I worked my tail off all my life for other people. It's time for me to put in the same effort for me. If your job says be here at 6 a.m. or you're going to get fired, you're going to show up at 6 a.m. You're going to do whatever they tell you to do because you need that income. It's no different being in business for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to put in the same effort that you put in for your bosses to make them rich, to be there for you and make you rich. Why should you not get 100% of the profit from the work that you put in? Why? Why do we feel like we need to make somebody else rich and not do it for ourselves? Why do we get up and we go to that 9 to 5 and we do everything they ask of us? We are in our seats when they tell us to. We ask permission to go pee. We ask permission to go eat lunch. We ask permission to be off for a vacation day. We ask permission to take our family to the doctor or care for them in the way they need to be cared for. We ask permission to go to the doctor ourselves. Why do we feel we need to ask permission from everybody? I'll tell you why. It's learned behavior. You ever heard of learned behavior? We talked about it in school, remember? It's learned behavior. It's what you've seen and learned from over the years of your life. We are trained by learned behavior from birth, right? We learn that we do what our parents tell us. We learn that when we go to school, we sit down, we shut up, we listen to the teacher, and we do what the teacher tells us. We learn that we get good grades, we go to college, we get a job, and we work until we die. That job falls through, we go out and we look for another job. And we do whatever we need to do to support our family. We learn that. How did we learn that? By watching our parents and grandparents and great grandparents do the same thing. It's learned behavior. But you know what? It can be unlearned. In 2024, we no longer have to work until we die. We have the digital world at our fingertips right here. Cell phones, computers, tablets. I never imagined in the 80s I would be able to drive down the road and watch a movie on Netflix on a tablet or a phone. Did any of you guys expect that to happen? Do you remember watching the Jetsons? They had that robot maid, Rosie. They did Teledoc, which we have available now. They had cars without drivers, which we have now. They had video chats, which we have now. We're living in the age of the Jetsons, y'all. That fantasy show that we used to watch cartoons on Saturday mornings, the Jetsons, everything in it is coming to life now. It's 2024. The world's gone digital. Why not you? Why not you? You either keep up or you get left behind, right? We're taught that all our lives. Keep up or get left behind. We go somewhere with our parents. We're like, stop dragging your heels and keep up with me, or I'm just going to leave you here, right? Have you ever heard that when you were growing up? If you don't keep up, I'm just going to leave you sitting right here and I'm going to keep going. You need to keep up with me. We've heard that a million times, right? So are you keeping up with the times? Are you going digital? Because that's where everybody else is going. Digital marketing is a $1.2 billion a day industry. In 2019, digital marketing grossed $958 million for the year, for the entire year. Yes, it's been around for quite a while. We just didn't know about it because normal everyday people like us were not doing it. But now everybody can do it. And a lot of people are. 16,000 people in our community. You only get in our community if you purchase a digital program, guys. We're growing by 200 a day lately. Do you think it works? Put yes or no in the comments. Yes or no. Do you think this business works? If we're growing by almost 200 every single day, yes or no? We'll hit 20,000 by the end of next week, guaranteed. because of the value we provide in our community and the value that our programs provide. You only get in our community if you purchase a program. So digital marketing in 2019, 958 million for the year. What happened that made it skyrocket? Anybody remember what happened that made it skyrocket? Hey, Melissa, how are you? Welcome. COVID happened. I got sent home March 13th, 2020. I was on a vacation day. They called me. They said, you need to get up here right now, get your laptop. We're not going to be working in the office anymore. You have to do it today. Luckily, I had not left town yet because we were going to the beach. So I went up there, sat in a 2-hour class about how to work from home, blah, 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 blah. You know, like I don't know how to work from home. And then I brought my laptop home and I worked from home until they let me go on February 29th, 2 months ago, a couple of months ago. Because of COVID, guys. COVID made the online world explode. Last year, it was a $1 billion a day industry. The beginning of this year, it's already a $1.2 billion a day industry. And by 2027, it's projected to be a $1 trillion a day industry. Because of COVID, people learned. They could learn online. They don't have to go to a college campus and go into debt for thousands and thousands of dollars to be able to make the income of doctors and lawyers. They can pay $900 for a program and earn $100,000 in 6 months and become a millionaire in a couple of years by paying $900 for a program, $29 for a website, all online. You do not have to go to college and be in debt for $50,000, $100,000 to start earning the salary that you desire, because you can do it online. Good morning, Jeffrey. How are you? Good morning. I think that's Virginia. Good morning, guys. If at any time you have any questions while I'm out here rambling, you can go up here and double click my picture, guys. There is a link in the bio. It's dailypayathome.com. Simply put in your email and you'll see a video from our mentor. That video, guys, that video is going to break down everything for you. Underneath that video is a link to look at the programs. And yes, if you scroll down far enough, you will see that I have payment plans for every single one of them. With Affirm, you can pay as little as $54 to get started today with a $900 program. And if you get started today, tomorrow you can join our mentoring Zoom. They are always so informative. Our mentor will do 15 to 20 minutes of training, and then she'll open up for questions, and she will answer our questions, guys. She answers all our questions. Now, on the regular mentoring Zoom, sometimes she'll answer questions for about an hour, sometimes 2 hours. On our Legacy Builder, which is where you want to be, that $900 program, she will not leave our Tuesday Zooms until every single question is answered. And like I said, sometimes it's been 5.5 hours. She will sit there and answer our questions. So if you can sit down with pen and pad with a millionaire and she tells you the steps that she took to get there, are you going to do that? With our Legacy Builder program, you can. Like I said, look at all this. Every time she speaks, I listen. You guys remember E.F. Hutton back in the 80s, those commercials? When E.F. Hutton talks, everybody listens. When Michelle O'Neill talks, everybody better listen, because she is a self-made millionaire from 0 to 6 figures in 6 months and from 0 to a millionaire in 17 months. You better dang listen when she's telling you what she did to get there. Oh, and one of the bonuses inside of all of our programs, all 4 of our programs come with bonuses, 8 bonuses. One of our bonuses is an ebook on exactly how she went from 0 to millionaire in 17 months. You get that entire ebook, that entire guide from her as a bonus for free inside your program. Do you want to read that ebook? Heck yeah. You get a 30-day business growth strategy. You get how to copy and paste free ads. You get, what else are the bonuses? Let me look at those real quick so I can tell you about all of them. View all my products, exclusive bonuses. 200 digital product ideas, which is growing. She's adding more in there. And these are not just digital marketing ideas. These are teachers, homeschoolers, nurses, caregivers, realtors. They've all made their own products. And you get to get those ideas and learn how you can make your own product around what you're passionate about. I'm a caregiver to my son. I plan to make an ebook about having a son with a disability that went undiagnosed for 19 years of his life. And we struggled every day because we didn't know what it was. We still don't have a name. My doctor, the doctor at the Marcus Center, when he was little, he went to Eggleston, and the Marcus Center was a genetics testing center. And they were trying to figure out what was wrong with him. They took pictures, they took biopsies, and they took all his results to world conferences. Nobody in the world had ever seen the symptoms that my son has. Nobody in the world, guys. Until he was 19. And they found one girl who was 15 in Europe who had the exact same symptoms that he has. There's 2 people in the world that have the symptoms that my son has. Good morning, Scott. 2 people, him and one other. So the doctor goes, we'll just call it Timothy syndrome. Why not? He was the first one to have it. Out of all the doctors in the world conferences that they did, all the years that he was growing up to age 19, every year they discussed him at these world conferences because his situation was so unique. And out of all of those, 19th year, they finally says, okay, we've figured out that he has a chromosome missing. And it's a chromosome 20 part B deletion. Hey, Heather, how are you, my friend? I reached out to you through a message to see if you had any questions. But anyway, back to our free bonuses. I don't want to get sidetracked with that. But anyway, he's rather unique anyway. So I want to do an ebook about how I went through all of that with him and things that you can look for as far as disabilities in your child. And I think it could be useful because I went through quite a bit when my child was growing up. And I'm still going through quite a bit. And he's 35. But all of our other bonuses. Let's see. I told you about the 30-day growth strategy, how to start an online business with master resale rights, mindset marketing, and your message to a million, your invisible faceless empire. We give you that as a bonus. Canva crash course. Guys, have you ever used Canva? Canva's free. And you can use it to create those videos that you want to do faceless. If you choose to do faceless, you can use Canva to do that. It's amazing and it's free. Let me tell you while I'm here, just a couple of other free tools that I like. I use SaveTik. That is to repurpose my TikTok videos to other platforms. I can just save them without the watermark. And then I don't have to make double or triple the content for other platforms. ChatGPT is huge, guys. ChatGPT is a free platform. You can go and introduce yourself to ChatGPT. You can say, hey, I'm Matha. I'm 54. I just got laid off my job. I'm a digital marketer. I do this, this, and this. And I want this, and this. And this is how I'm getting it. And introduce yourself. And then you can go back to ChatGPT. Guys, if you're in the community, this is a huge tip and it will help you. Listen up. You can go back to ChatGPT and you can say, ChatGPT, ask me 20 questions about my business. You will get so much content when you answer those questions. Because every time you answer a question, ChatGPT gives you a little reply that's going to give you ideas for content. So if you are in our community, go introduce yourself to ChatGPT. Tell it who you are. Tell it your story. And then when you go back to use ChatGPT to help you with your content, You and Chat GPT are buddies. Yes, Kyle. Absolutely. And when you go back to create your content, you can say, in my voice, create me 3 TikToks talking about our 2-hour workday, our 2-hour proven process. In my voice, talk about the time freedom you gain from having an automated system working for you 24 hours a day. In my voice, explain the benefits of being a digital marketer. That's what I'm here for, Scott. I'm here to help you guys know what's possible that you can do that. So those are just a few of my favorite free platforms that you can use, guys, to build your business. We teach you how to use System.io, which is completely free up to over 2,000 contacts. And by then, you can easily have made over $1 million. So you ain't going to care about that $27 a month you have to upgrade to, or that $97 a month, or $197 a year. If you're making $1 million, you ain't caring about paying $197 a year for you to keep that email automation, right? And we teach you how to keep it free until you're reaching that success that you want to keep, that you want to reach. So that's just some nuggets I throw in there for you, because I want you guys to know that you can do this. And it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg to be able to start making that income. You can get started for as little as $54 with a payment plan. Oh my gosh, Heather, is he okay? Oh, yeah, he's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Heather. I'll send up some prayers. Guys, one of my followers over here, her husband was in an accident. Will you guys please send up a prayer for them? Prayer works. So please send up a prayer for them, okay? It works. I can tell you that through my son's life, there's been at least 5 points in his life where we didn't know if he was going to make it. We gathered around him. We said a prayer. He was 2 years old. They told me if he makes it 2 more hours. Oh, you're welcome, Heather. If he makes it 2 more hours, we're going to send him to the children's hospital to see if they can figure out what's wrong with him. We gathered around his bed. My cousin's husband is a pastor. We held hands. We said a prayer and we said, God, please help this young man. Help the doctors figure out what's wrong with him. Help him come back to us, because he was basically just laying there. Within 2 hours, guys, my son sat up in that bed. I'm getting chills telling you about it. I get chills every time I think about these times that this happened. Within 2 hours, he sat up in the bed. He said, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And he wanted something to eat. And then he said, Dada, I want Dada. That's how amazing our God is. And he did not put us here to suffer. I believe God put me on this path to help people not have to suffer. And that's why I'm here, to help you guys know what's possible. Because I'll tell you, before I lost my job, I prayed to God. I love helping these people discover this, because I have customers that are having so much success and I've changed their lives. If this is where I'm meant to be, help me find a way to get my message out and have more time to devote to helping other people discover this. 2 days later, I lost my job. That was God. It was a blessing to me. Not only did I lose my job, but the day I lost my job, I woke up to $300 in my bank account I didn't have when I went to sleep the night before. Tell me that wasn't God telling me you're going to be okay. I know what's coming, but you're going to be okay. You cannot tell me that was not God telling me you're going to be okay, because I know what's going to happen to you today, but look here what happened to you already this morning. You're going to be okay. And that's exactly what I said to my husband when they called me and said, you no longer have a job. Your job's been eliminated. Effective immediately. Do not bother to come back to work tomorrow, because I was at the hospital with my husband. He was having some tests done on his heart. You cannot tell me that was not God preparing me. With that $300 payment I woke up to in my account, was God letting me know it's going to be okay. Do not panic. It's going to be okay. I've got you. I will always believe that. It's been a pure blessing. I had almost $11,000 month last month, and I made $2,000 a month in that job. This is God. It's not me. I'm learning the skills, but He led me here. Good morning. There's one of my rock stars now, Jimmy, guys. Jimmy's life has changed forever because he took a chance on himself and learned these skills. Jimmy is my customer, guys. Jimmy made what, over 30,000, close to 40,000 last month. I love it when my customers outdo me. I really do, because it makes me so proud and my heart smiles tremendously. Again, guys, if you at any time have any questions, just go up here and double click my picture. There is a link in the bio. I'm always happy to answer any questions. Just reply to the email and let me know you want to hop on a Zoom. I would love to hop on a Zoom and answer your questions. I've been sitting here talking to you guys for what, 30, 45 minutes? I could talk all day about this because it's so life-changing. And people are like, you always say life-changing. You throw that word around. Well, what would your life be like if you lost your job at 54 and you didn't have a backup plan? Well, let me tell you what Daryl's life was like. He's not 54. He's a lot younger. But Daryl had his job for 14 years, got told, just like me, went into work one day and was told your position's been eliminated. Your whole entire department's been eliminated. Daryl thought, I've been here 14 years. They'll just move me to another department. But no, they said, we're not doing that. You're gone. Daryl did not have a backup plan. Daryl slept in his car for over 3 months. He was homeless for over 3 months because he was not prepared. Since I lost my job, and I called my boss that day and I said, did they get our entire department? She said, yes, all but 2. They moved them somewhere else. She was crying her eyes out. And since that day, it's been my mission to tell people my story and let them know there is hope. If you hold on, the pain will end. You need a backup plan. I don't care if you love your job, you never want to leave your job. That job is not reliable. That job is not going to give you the stability that your family needs. When you lose that job, where's your family going to be? Daryl was sleeping in a car for 3 months. But Daryl found this, and Daryl hit $100,000 since January 15th, 2 days ago, because he took a chance on this. Are you ready to take that chance? If you are, just reach out to me. If you're not sure because you want to see more, hey, Jess, good morning. Thank you. If you're not sure because you want to see more or you have questions, because it's normal to be skeptical and have questions, just ask me. I'll show you every piece of proof that I have inside our community and for me. I'm an open book. I just sat here and told you how I had stinking thinking from December to June and didn't make anything for sales from December to June of last year. People grow at different rates. I also showed you people in here that were making money in their first week, in their first month, making $10,000. People, I had a friend, Angie, who purchased the program, and before she ever got her website back, had 3 sales. It is all up to you. It's all up to you. Isn't it nice to know that your abilities can determine your paycheck and not put money into the pockets of those people that are up above you? Because the biggest scam and pyramid scheme in the world is that corporate job that I had. They got the president, the vice president, the senior vice president, the managers, the team leads. That is the biggest pyramid scheme in the entire world. That job. How many of you guys agree with me? Because the money flows up and the work all falls down here. Because for years, I worked 10, 12, 14 hours a day and missed Special Olympics, doctor's appointments, chorus concerts, honors days. Those are times I can never get back. But you can darn sure bet when my grandkid says, I got a program at school today, my butt will be in that seat and I will be saying, that's my grandbaby right there. Because I have this now and I have the time freedom and I can do it. As a matter of fact, guys, I've got to do the puzzle piece. As a matter of fact, I'm picking up my daughter's friend's little girl from school Thursday because I have the time freedom. She's like, I got to do something. Could you pick up my kid? Yep, I'd love to. I picked up my grandkids a couple of weeks ago, took them to McDonald's after school because I can. Because I can. Never in my life have I been able to just be there for the people I love and help them. And now I can. I went and got my parents week before last, took them out shopping. Saturday, I went and got my dad. And I took time freedom. Love this phrase. Absolutely, Jen. Have you joined us yet? Because I know you've been watching for a while. Girl, get in here. Get started on that legacy builder because you're going to love it. Because, guys, you can do things you never imagined you could do with this business. And the income from this business has made a huge impact. My bills are paid through June. My husband's getting what he needs for his Jeep. Taking it next Friday to get the tires and lift on it. I got a new MacBook computer, a new iPhone for my business. These are business write-offs, by the way. My MacBook, my iPhone, my trips that I take in that Jeep that I'm paying to get fixed next week, to get lifted and tires next week. Because I make videos. If you guys look at my videos, you'll see. I made one last night using a video of us driving by the lake, and I just put words on the screen. It's had 400 or 500 views. They work. You don't even have to show your face. People see them. People are watching you. People are learning from you. Let me give you guys another tip if you're in our community. If you're going live and you see the numbers like over here, Heather's the only one watching me over here, it says. That number is not always correct. Don't pay attention to the numbers. Keep giving your message because people sit on the outside of your live and watch you. You never know who's watching. There is somebody who needs to hear your story. Every single day, there's somebody out there who needs to hear your story. Heck, I don't know if you guys saw it on this channel, I believe. The other night, I woke up at 1:46 a.m. And in my head, I kept hearing, you need to go make a video and tell people they have hope. You need to go make a video and tell people they have hope. You need to go make a video and tell people they have hope. I tried to roll over and go back to sleep, guys. But it was tugging at my heart. And I couldn't. I got up looking like a hot mess. I went in there. I turned on my phone. I sat down on my couch and I said, something woke me up and told me that somebody needed to know they had hope. Oh, thank you for the follow, Crystal. This program's amazing. But something woke me up from a dead sleep. Don't tell me that wasn't God. Somebody needed that message. And I am the one he chose to come out here and make that video. Because somebody needed that message. Somebody was waiting on me to tell them that it's okay. Hold on. Pain ends. And I got up at 1:46 in the morning and I went and did just that. Because when something's tugging at your heart, you got to do it. That's why I love this business. It tugs at my heart every single day. And I have to get out here and share with you guys. Thanks for the follow, Glenn. I appreciate it. Because it makes a difference in people's lives. Every single day, I see wins inside our community and how it's making a difference in single moms' lives, single dads' lives, married couples who are struggling, moms who just want to stay home with their kid and they have no hope of ever being able to do that until they find this. Special needs parents like me, oh my God, the benefits of having this as a special needs parent who is taking care of a special needs child. Oh my gosh. It's so amazing being able to care for the people you love. Patty's husband is battling cancer, guys. Patty does this as a caregiver. Jeffrey, who was in here a minute ago. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. If at any time you want info, just double click my picture. There's a link in the bio. Jeffrey's wife is going through some health issues. She's not doing too good at the moment, I don't think. So pray for Patty. Pray for Jeffrey. They're caregivers for their spouses, and that takes a toll on you. But you know what Patty is doing? She found this and it's giving her that outlet that you need. Because when you're caregiving 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for somebody you're watching diminish right before your eyes, it's hard. And sometimes you just need that little break. And Patty's business is her break. It's given her something for her that she can work around caring for him and her family. My business is my break. I love making my heart smile by helping my customers like Jimmy, like Leona, Martha, Tammy. There's too many for me to name here, guys, but they are making a difference in the world and I get to help them do that. But somebody is always going to be waiting on you to tell your story. Who's waiting on you? Who's been through the exact same thing in life that you've been through and feels like they have no hope? Who needs to hear from you that they do have hope? Because I know there are people out there that need to hear my story and need to know that they have hope. And that's why I will show up every single day to share it with you, to let you know that you have hope. And if you hold on, your pain can end. Believe in yourself, trust in yourself like I believe in you, because I believe in you and I know you can do this. And I'm looking at you. You know who you are. You've been watching me. Been watching for a while, guys. Just take that first step. And if that first step is reaching out to me in an email, that's fine. Reach out to me in an email and let me know you want to talk. I'll hop on a Zoom call or a phone call and I'll go over every one of your questions. If you need more time, take more time. I'm not selling you anything, guys. This is not about selling anything to you. This is about letting you know that you have hope. And God doesn't mean for you to struggle. If He sent you here, maybe that's the reason. He wants you to know you don't have to struggle. Because that's what I'm here to let you know. You do not have to struggle. That's my message that's been put in my heart, to let people know you don't have to struggle. It is not as hard as you think. You are not too old. Thanks for the follow, guys. And you can do it. And you have guidance every step of the way. Live mentoring Zooms multiple times a week. Live legacy calls every Tuesday that are not finished until every question is answered. Our first legacy call, and I love this story, guys, because, this is actually what happened. Our first legacy builder call, I was in the community. Jimmy does inspire people. He does. I love Jimmy. Jimmy is one of my faves. But our first legacy builder call, guys, I was in there. I was helping Michelle let people in the community, and everything. And 3 hours in, I said, oh my God, I was out of town for 4 days for the weekend with my husband. I don't have any groceries. I got to cook dinner. I'm going to have to get off this call and go to the grocery store. Well, let me tell you what happened. I left the call. I went to the grocery store and picked up groceries. Took me about an hour. Came home, cooked dinner. Took about another hour. I went back in to sit down, and the meeting was still going on. I got a call from Michelle's personal assistant, Celine, and she's like, oh my God, girl, Michelle's still on this call answering these questions. Do you believe this millionaire is still sitting here answering these questions 5 hours later? 5 hours later, and she's still answering questions. Why does she do this? It's not for money, because she doesn't make anything off of mentoring us. She doesn't charge us anything for the free community and the free mentorship that we get inside of it. She has 16,000, almost 16,300 and something people and 80 something waiting to get in. And it's free to every single one of us. It's free to all of us. Why does she do it? Because she truly cares. She was a struggling single mom of 6 kids with 5 grandkids and knows what it's like. And she wants to stop us from feeling that pain. She wants us to know that if you hold on, pain can end. Because it can. Trust me, I know it's ending for me. Even after losing my job of 19 years that I devoted so much of my time and missed out on so much of my family for, my pain is ending because of this business. I get to help other people's pain end because of this business. Nurses, furniture business owners. Jimmy was in a furniture business for years and sold his business to his daughter. Hi, Sarah. You can do this if you just believe in yourself. We have realtors, massage therapists, travel agents, ice cream store owners. My friend who owns 2 ice cream stores bought this program to build up her business, and she was able to remodel both stores last year. And we know construction is expensive. Oh my gosh, it's just one of the things inflation has hit, but she could afford to do both stores because of the increase in business after using these skills and teaching these skills to her employees. How to better, relate to your customers, how to be more personable with your customers. You learn to attract your perfect customers to you. And if you're watching me, you're likely my perfect customer. You're just tired of the rat race. You just want more time with your family and you need to pad that retirement fund. Or you just recently lost your job. Or and you need that extra income. Because guys, that's what this is going to give you. An extra income, but it's going to make your heart smile so big when you have customers like Jimmy that are rocking it. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I was interviewed yesterday by a person in our community. His name's Matt, and he's like, I want to interview our 10K rock stars, and I want to interview you. And he put it on YouTube. That was such an honor. I'll be sending it out in my newsletter later. But it was so fun to be included in one of the rock stars, one of the 10K rock stars. It was so fun. He interviewed me. He asked me about my journey, and I gave him my journey all the way from December to now, to my 10K months. And it was so fun being able to do that and be interviewed by him. And it made me start thinking, I'm going to start doing some interviews. I'm going to interview some of my customers and get their thoughts. I want some testimonial videos from my customers. So if you are my customer and you are watching, send me a short 2 to 3 minute clip of what you think of my mentoring. Because I want people to know whether you like it or don't like it, and be honest, because I can take it. Constructive criticism is how you grow. But as part of your business, that's another thing you need. You need to be willing to ask people for constructive criticism. You want them to tell you what's working, what's not, what they feel like you could work on. I ask people all the time, hey, could I have done something better in this video? What do you think about this? And then I take their advice and I improve it. That's how you grow, guys. Thanks for the follow, Sarah. I appreciate it. Hi, Zigget Bob Mail. How are you? So anyway, guys, I'm supposed to be already up there meeting my friends, so I'm going to have to get off of here. But guys, know in your heart that if you hold on, the pain can end. If you want my help getting there and learning the skills of digital marketing so you can get back your time and you can get back some extra income to help. Because guys, money makes the world go round. As sad as it is, you have to have that income in order to have that time freedom. that you need with your family, to care for your loved ones, or just go out and enjoy life. It's too flippin' limited. Life ends at the snap of a finger. Don't sit there not doing the things that you want to do because you can't afford it. Learn the skills to be able to go out and live. Learn the skills that pay the bills. You can have it paid directly into your bank account, 100% profit every time you make a sale. Sit in McDonald's drive-thru, get that $900 ding and have it go right into your account. Heck yeah. I went to lunch with my daughter last week. $300 went in my account before I ever paid the check. You can do this. I believe in you. You just have to believe in yourself. And if you don't, borrow my belief, because I believe in you enough that I can help you start believing in yourself. Our entire community of 16,300 believe in you enough that you can start helping yourself. You can start believing in yourself, and we'll help you every step of the way. Tonight's Wednesday. Jimmy, see you tonight. Tonight's Wednesday. Every Wednesday night, I have a meeting with just my customers. I love it because we call it a jam session. We get to talk. We get to know more about each other. We get to ask questions about our business. And if I don't know the answers, you can bet I'll find the answers, because that's what I'm here for, is to help you. Most of the time I know the answers because I've been doing this for a while. If you want to be in my meeting tonight, purchase a program. Go up there, double click my picture, purchase a program. You can come to my meeting tonight. You can have your business up and going today. Today. You can purchase your program, pay the $900, purchase your program. I'll pay the $29. I'll send you back the $29 if you do the $600 or $900. That offer ended yesterday, but I'm offering it on my live today, so I'll extend it for you. If you say you saw me on my live this morning, I will pay your $29 admin fee no matter which program you get. Okay, just for you guys, just today, just for you guys. And you have to email me and say, I watched your live. Can I get the $29 refund? And I'll give it to you. Okay, guys. Good morning, Nissy. But get in now. Go up here, click my picture right up here. Put in your email, reply to the email, say, I saw your live this morning. I'll refund your $29 website fee, and I'll give you a 1-hour mentoring Zoom just for you to ask me questions. Good morning, Miss Rhonda. I was just making a special offer of $29 for your website fee, no matter which program, just for the people on this live. You have to reply to the email and tell me you purchased and that you watched my live this morning and you want your $29 refunded, because I will give it back to you. And I will give you a 1-hour mentoring Zoom with just me and you to sit down and talk. And I will tell you how to get started. I will tell you how to go. I will walk you through that Launch to Profit guide in 7 days. And I will tell you the videos you should make when you're starting out. I will even give you examples. And that will help you get started. If you start today, I will pay that $29 if you reply to the email and tell me that you watched my live this morning. So go up there, put in your email anytime today before midnight tonight, reply to the email, say, I just purchased. Can I get that refund? Can I get that 1-hour Zoom, one-on-one Zoom? I'm here for you guys. You want to be among the numbers? Yes. Come on, Dee. Let's go. So I have to run, but I will be live again shortly after I go meet my friends. The hospital's calling me and I've got to answer. So guys, go visit my website. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye. Hello. Hello. Hello.